Beautiful Sagittarius. Hey, it's Tammy with Spot On Psychic Readings. Welcome to your reading for the first week of November. My little buddy Chippy came in to say hi and get his cookie, of course. Sparky, you want to say hi too? My dogs always join me, during readings. This is Sparky, and if you've been here before, you know both of these guys really well. They have their very special talents. Sparky is a therapy dog, and Chippy has his own channel, and he's going to be doing a live broadcast tomorrow doing pet readings for everybody. I'm his co-host, and he lets me come on the channel with him sometimes if I'm lucky. Right, Chippy? Okay, so Sag, I got something really exciting for you today. I got new decks of cards by Sparky. Sparky's like, I'm out of here. The cookies are gone. So I got the Crow Tarot, and I've got Old Style Tarot. These are so pretty. And I've got the Llewellyn deck, Llewellyn cards. Okay. I don't get any kickbacks on these or anything. This is not an advertisement. This is because you are going to help me choose the energy, because these are brand new decks. I have never used them before, and I'm going to see which one suits for Sagittarius today. You get the first reading with fresh cards. Isn't that fun? Okay, so let's see. Well, it's not Crow. It's between these two. Again, feeling the energy here. And you can do this energy feeling thing with buying new cars or anything, Okay, I'm getting the Llewellyn deck for you guys. All right, let's go for it. Sagittarius, this is so exciting. Wow, aren't these pretty? I have opened them and looked at them, but I haven't even shuffled them first. So here they are. Okay. This is fun. All right, so let's see what comes up for Sagittarius for the first week here of November. Hope you all had a happy Halloween last night. Okay, or 2 nights ago actually, right? I don't trick-or-treat anymore, so I forget. Chippy wanted to go trick-or-treating, didn't you, buddy? We just couldn't quite get it together this year. All right, I'm just mixing your energy into these very fresh new cards. They feel really good, Sag, the Llewellyn deck. There's one little blockage in there for you, Sag. All right, we'll see what it is. All right, let me give it 2 more shuffles here, and we'll see what comes up, okay? Sagittarius. Wow, first card up. Ace of Cups, Sag. Some kind of new beginnings in love, all right? Something where you're going to feel your heart opening. And this can be romantic love, but it can also be spiritual love. It can be love for your pets. It can be love for where you live. It can be love for your passion, your hobbies, your new business, all sorts of things like that, okay? We'll see as we go along. To me, it feels like a very unconditional spiritual love. It feels really amazing. Second card up. I don't know these well enough. Let me read this fine print. Okay, this is the Fool. First card up, coming up. All right, so you've got the Fool. You can see how pretty these are. Let me hold these up where you can see them better. Yeah, so in your crossing position, Sag, we've got a whole new path. Again, we got 2 new beginnings right here. First thing up, 2 new beginnings. One of them is going to cause you a little bit of a conflict. You might feel like you're moving too fast or things feel chaotic. I do get a lot of chaos for you, Sag, right now. I feel like you've got so many new beginnings and maybe projects going on that it is, that's what's creating a conflict. Not that it's bad, it's just, chaos is never a fun thing, right? What's on your mind at this time is the 7 of Swords. So you might be protecting yourself at this time, Sagittarius. You can see on this card, it's more like he's carrying a heavy load almost. I get the sense like there's something here burdening this particular person. Usually 7 of Swords is the card of the thief. Or it can be the card of, sneaking around or something like that, a sneaky person. And this could be it. There could be a sneaky person on your mind at this time. But also I'm feeling like for some of you, this is you carrying a heavy burden and trying to maybe be quiet about something. Maybe you're trying to protect yourself from some negative energy and things like that. So we have got the the 3 of Pentacles here. Again, brand new cards. So bear with me, okay? So 3 of Pentacles right underneath this. There's something about a job here. I feel like you're worrying about a sneaky person on a job. This could be somebody you're working with or somebody you hired for a project or something like that. And I feel like your collaboration, I don't know, you're either being quiet about a collaboration with this person for some reason, or you feel like this person is maybe not trustworthy or something, or maybe you're afraid this person stole something from you. Let's see. We'll know more as we go along here, Sag. I'm not sure yet where this is going, but we'll see. So we have got the 3, which is the Empress card. This is happening real time, Sagittarius. This is you being very in control of all these new beginnings, even though it feels chaotic at this time, okay? And it is going into your past influences, like you've already done that. You've already accomplished that, okay? Excuse me. This energy here made me get a little choked up, which means, you know, there's probably some negative energy in there, Sag. So I'm going to get a sip of water, but this is our new Spot On mug, if you're interested. It's the inspirational mug, and it's your truth, your path, spot on. Okay, I thought you all might want to look. I'll put a link. Coming up in your immediate future is some sort of a block. What's that about? Sag, your immediate future is a King of Swords, okay? So this person might be trying to block you in some way in your immediate future. We're definitely going to have to clarify King of Swords. Sometimes that's somebody who's lacking in emotion, lacking in emotional intelligence, but is very, very intelligent on every other level. And sometimes they just lack being warm and fuzzy. What you doing, Chippy? You got your giraffe. And we've got the 10 of Wands. Yeah, the 2 of Wands here. They need to make the print bigger for us tarot readers, right? So we've got 2 of Wands here in your more extended future, Sag. So there's something here where at first you might feel a little bit either blocked by King of Swords or meeting King of Swords. We'll see. Again, I'm going to clarify this. But then there's a 2 of Wands, and there's some kind of new opportunities right alongside this King of Swords. All right. I see you really examining new opportunities. And again, new beginnings, new opportunities. Got a little sneaky person in there, but you're very much in control at this time, Sag. So far, that's what this reading is showing me. And here is the High Priestess. This is you. Of course it's you. Of course it's you, Sag. This is you being the psychic. This is you being the intuitive. This is you knowing things, knowing what's going on. And other people are curious about you. Other people are seeing you as the High Priestess. Very interesting. And I'll look and see who is seeing you like that. This card is so pretty. Yeah, I haven't had a good look at all these cards yet, but look at that. The Priestess. Okay, let's keep going. Your hopes and fears is holding on to money. Yeah, 4 of Pentacles. I feel like you're either having a hard time holding on to money or it's slipping through your fingers or something like that. Obviously, that's not a hope. Well, you might be hoping you could hold on to money, but fearing it's slipping through your fingers in some way. So there's something about, not really a struggle with money, but I see you holding on to money at this time. And then we've got the Magician as a final outcome. There's the Magician, okay? And this is representing your whole path, your final outcome for this reading, not your whole life, okay? And it's definitely you manifesting things like You're making things happen. You're working the elements. And look at this. You've got the Empress and the Magician. This is you really being in control of things at this time, Sag. Really moving ahead on what you want. So let's do some clarification here. And so let's start with this Ace of Cups. Let me just give these a few more shuffles. Ace of Cups energy. Ace of Cups. Clarifying Ace of Cups. It's clarified by the Keeper of the Well, also known as the Temperance card. Wow. Ooh, this one gives me goosebumps. Look at this card, Sag. She's got a white dog with her. This is her, looks like at a wishing well almost. What a beautiful card. Wow. Keeper of the Well. Yeah, definitely a wishing well sort of thing. So, you know, and this is your card. So this is your heart opening up. This is you having a lot more flow happening at this time, Sag. And this is what's really significant this first month of November for you. Of course, we're in Scorpio season, but we're getting close to Sagittarius season. So you're coming up on being in your best energy. I think this is very reflective of you at this time for sure. Let's look at the Fool. This is in your crossing position. The Fool, maybe feeling like things are moving a bit too fast for you and that sort of thing. Queen of Cups. Yeah. Okay. So here you are, Sag. This is your energy as well. I know it's it can be a water sign, but it's you opening your heart. It goes right along with this Ace of Cups, Queen of Cups, Ace of Cups, the Fool. I feel like, for a long time, I feel like Sagittarius, you were closed off. You had gone through a thing where you had been betrayed. You had closed yourself off from love and maybe your heart. You can't close off one emotion without kind of dampening all of them. And I feel like you closed down the hurt, but you also closed off your heart. And I see it very clearly here. It's opening back up. Okay. Totally opening back up. Queen of Cups is somebody very nurturing, can be a mother. It could be some of you coming into motherhood, even if it means getting a puppy, right? And it can also mean starting a whole new beginning in something that you're nurturing, maybe a new business. Some people call their businesses their babies, and with Queen of Cups, that would be you with a very mothering, nurturing kind of energy toward whatever this new beginning is. But it's in line with your heart, which is what's really, really cool at this time. And I meant to say with this Temperance card, Sagittarius card being the very first card, clarification for the most significant card here. This is really good. This is like a very kind of auspicious thing for Sag, to have your own card come up as the most significant card for the first week of November, right? So loving that for you. I'm actually doing this reading on 11-1. So we've got the 1-1-1 alignment going, right? And this is really super good reading for you, Sag. All right, let's see what else. Let's clarify the Three of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords. First, let's clarify that Seven of Swords. What is the Seven of Swords about? It's on your mind. I see it on your mind. The Lover's card. Okay. Dream. I can't read it. Well, anyway, dream of something. I don't know. See if you can tell. I don't understand what that is. They have some descriptions on the top of these cards. And this is dream of Meskin, W-L-E-D-I-G. I do not know who or what that is, but maybe some of you do. This card is interesting to me because the lovers, there's an angel looking over this couple. Isn't that pretty? So there's angelic energy here looking over you. And almost like a decision, but I feel like either you're being quiet about it with the Seven of Swords, or there's something undercover here. I don't even want to say sneaky. I feel like sneaky is too harsh of a word for this situation, but this could be some sort of relationship you're keeping under wraps at this time. Or if you're collaborating with somebody, maybe you don't want everybody to know and you're kind of keeping this quiet at this time, Sag. We'll get some more on this. This part's very intriguing. And underneath we've got Three of Pentacles, which I often see Three of Pentacles as a new job. You know, it's sometimes seen as collaboration with somebody. Still really curious about the Lovers and Seven of Swords. Three of Wands. So Three of Pentacles is clarified by Three of Wands. So there's some new opportunities here. New things coming in, waiting for your ships to come in, maybe on a new job. Or maybe just these Three of Pentacles have to do with more money and all of that. But I feel like you're having to make a decision. I think in some ways this Lovers card is about deciding. It may not be about a relationship for a lot of you as much as it is deciding, should I leave my job for the new job? And you're being quiet about it, you know, right? You don't want to stir up everybody at your old job if you're going to leave and do a new one. So there's something here about this sort of clandestine energy. It's like a mystery, Sag. I feel like there's this mystery around you with these new beginnings and this new job. Yeah, quite a mystery there. Okay, so let's go over to the Empress, you being in control. It is moving into the past. It is moving into the past, but it's also significant. Yeah, you winning. I'll say this is your victory card, Sagittarius, okay? And I'm just seeing, yeah, you won. Whatever it was you set out to do, you won. You got a victory. People noticed. I feel like this has already happened, you know? You might be living in that victory right now, you know? But as they say, this too shall pass. All good things should come to an end, or whatever it is they say, right? I don't like that expression because I think all good things should keep, you know, rolling along, right? But it doesn't seem to be. But I do see, you know, all of this has already happened, or it is currently happening. And in your immediate future, especially this week, I'm trying to zoom in on this week for you. We've got this King of Swords. Let's see. Let's clarify King of Swords for you. King of Swords is clarified by Eight of Swords. So there's something here, Sag, where you're trying to get out of a trap, maybe with this King of Swords. King of Swords can, like I said, be somebody who's controlling, very intelligent and controlling. Let me get one more on this, because I see you feeling like you're in an oppressive situation coming up in the immediate future, maybe today, maybe tomorrow. You know, this is immediate, up close, with this very logical energy. And it could be you being very logical and in your masculine vibe, dealing with something. You know, over here we had your more feminine vibe of the Queen of Cups, right? Nurturing, mothering energy. You know, and everybody has all the aspects, you know, of everything. But I feel like, Sag, you're leaning into your masculine pretty hard, coming up, maybe making some decisions. I don't know, this could be you, Sag. This could be an aspect of you, okay? Because I kind of do feel a logic here, but it's making you feel oppressive. And I feel like maybe if you're trying to make a decision based on purely logic and facts and things like that, which the King of Swords, or Queen, I guess, but King of Swords does, it could be making you feel stuck and trapped. And Sagittarius hates a trap. That's the worst thing you could do to a Sagittarius, is trap a Sagittarius. And, you know, you don't want to trap yourself. So I don't know if you're being trapped by a King of Swords, or if you're in your King of Swords energy and you're sort of holding yourself back. Either way, it's feeling trapped. This is one of the worst cards for Sagittarius that exist. You guys do not want to be confined or stuck in a corner. You know, it brings out that bolting instinct, right? Okay, so let's go over to what's happening next. On the heels of that is the Two of Wands. So you are getting some new opportunities. Let's see, Sag. You are getting new opportunities. That's a good thing. And your new opportunities, well, you might feel stuck. Here's the Hanged Man again. I feel like you're still feeling stuck. You're looking for these new opportunities, you know. Where are they? It's like she's holding up a crystal ball looking into it like, you know, like, where are the opportunities, right? You know. And feeling in a state of limbo. Sag, what happens with that? The Star. So there's healing. So if you are stuck in this, first of all, you're going to get out of it. There are new opportunities coming, but you might just be feeling like, where are they? Looking really hard for them, right? And then feeling stuck, but then the Star comes out. So the Star is success. The Star is healing. The Star can be Aquarius energy, and so can King of Swords. So for some of you, there may be Aquarius energy in the mix somewhere. It's not the strongest part of this. The strongest part is you getting out of a trap. I feel like you're like, let me out. Let me out. Looking for the new opportunities. They got to hurry up and get here. I feel like there's urgency, you know, with this. But there is healing taking place. This is also about you connecting with the divine. Like your stars lining up. Like I said, your birthday is right around the corner, basically. And I just get like, you know, you can see what looks like Stonehenge, you know, in the back of this picture. And I just get like, this is you connecting with something higher, deeper, broader, bigger, right? Bigger than jobs, bigger than feeling oppressed, bigger than earth traps. All right, because Sagittarius, I always say you have a double mission, and this really makes me, you know, I usually use the Starseed empath cards with you all. This really makes me think of your energy, because this Star and the Stonehenge, you know, here, there's definitely something here about energy and portals and you in the more extended future. So I would say in another week or so, I feel like you're going to be connecting with something bigger than you. Bigger than yourself, bigger than your problems, something very expansive, like really connecting with the universe, which makes sense because your final outcome card, I'm jumping over here for a minute, is the Magician. So you're working those elements. But let's go to the High Priestess. The High Priestess is how other people are seeing you right now, which is very, very intuitive and, you know, all-seeing, all-knowing sort of energy and mysterious. Again, there's this mystery. There's a mystery around you today, Sagittarius. The High Priestess is, it's clarified by the Nine of Swords. And the Nine of Swords is a nightmare card. But again, this is how other people are seeing you. So whoever's seeing you like that is feeling either having nightmares, maybe about you, your abilities, maybe something you know. Maybe they're like, they're figuring out the Seven of Swords and they don't want you to. You're seeing through some kind of a situation. Sometimes the Lovers, I'm going back now to what was in your energy earlier. The Lovers and the Seven of Swords, remember earlier. Somebody might be afraid that you're seeing through a third-party situation. Maybe there's something going on with that for some of you, not everybody. For some of you, I feel like somebody's just nervous you're seeing through them. They're trying to be quiet about something, or you are. There's like this big mystery around you, Sag, at this time. Somebody's like, Sagittarius is like so unusual, but whoever it is worried about you knowing things. It's like Sag knows too much. That's what I get. What area of life is this in? Let's see. What area of life is this in? This is a Page of Pentacles. So it's in relationship area, and it could be about somebody younger, or you've gotten a message from somebody, or somebody that sent you a message. Somebody I feel like is having nightmares. It could be a third person, younger lover or something like that that your person took off with, or something like that. And I feel like they're like, does Sagittarius know my secrets? That's what I hear. That's what I'm hearing really strongly right now. Like, does Sagittarius know I'm not sure what they think you know, but we'll see. Wow. All right, let's look at Four of Pentacles, okay? And this is you holding on to money, hopes, and fears, or holding on to something, usually money in this case. Six of Cups. You could be holding on to something from the past. Six of Cups. I mean, usually this is a money card, and it could be for some of you, but it's clarified by Six of Cups. Six of Cups is nostalgia, and I think in some ways some of you are trying to let go of the past and can't, you know? It's like your heart just won't completely unhook from something or disconnect. You just can't disconnect. Let's go to the Magician, which is your final outcome, Sagittarius. Okay? Final outcome, Sag, is the Sun. So yeah, I'm not surprised here. What is this? Gwydion? I don't know these characters. Maybe you do. So happy outcome. Yeah, you are making things happen, and you're in your Sun energy, which is the happiest card in the deck, which of course also shines a light on this entire reading. And this is such a good reading. You know, it's got everything in it. It's got mystery, it's got new love, it's got new beginnings, victory, getting out of a trap. It's got all kinds of stuff here. So I'm going to continue this over in the extended. If you want, I'm going to look more into this mystery and the star, you know, what's coming through with your star connections for those of you who are star seeds, which a lot of you are. I'm going to dig into this a little further on the extended because this is getting kind of long for this video. But thanks for being here, and please do join us tomorrow if you have pets, or if you're just interested in supporting Chippy's channel. Come to Chippy's channel, and he and I are doing pet readings tomorrow. Okay, so hopefully I'll see you there. It's at 2 p.m. Eastern that will be live. Okay, so thanks for being here, Sag. I'll see you at the extended. If you decide to come over, you can click the link. It'll take you straight to it. It opens right up after you pay for it. It's $5.55, $5.55. Usually well worth it. People are making nice comments saying they really like and appreciate it. So anyway, for those of you that don't, that's fine. It's great to see you here, and I'll see you again next time. Okay, maybe I'll see you at the extended. Okay, bye now.